Live from the Lake Ashton Country Club in Lake Wales, Florida, welcome to the 2019 Hall of Fame and Honor Graduates Banquet. For 35 years, this event has inducted over 100 former Polk County Public School students who have been recognized as leaders in their respective fields. This year, we honor our newest inductees. Perry Blocker, Lieutenant Colonel Robert EYMAN, Ralph FRIER, and Dr. Maxine LaVon Montgomery. Please welcome to the stage our marshals for the evening, Leonice Emile from Denison Middle and Elijah McCroskey from Loftman Oaks Elementary. And now your hosts, Allison BENCES from Ridge Community High and Alessandro Mejia from Rochelle School of the Arts.
Welcome to Polk County Public Schools' 35th Annual Hall of Fame and Honor Graduates Award Program. Before we begin the induction ceremony for our 4 honored guests, I ask that our school board members please take their seats on the stage. Polk County Public Schools has a long, rich history of producing high-achieving students. The Hall of Fame members, valedictorians, and salutatorians here tonight are evidence of this legacy.
If you're here tonight as a valedictorian or salutatorian from the class of 2019, would you please stand? Let's give them a big round of applause.
Before we continue, I understand many of you are curious where my co-hosts and I will be attending next year. I'll be a sophomore at Ridge Community High School.
I'll be a freshman at Harrison School of the Arts.
Leonice will be a freshman at Winter Haven High School.
Elijah will be in 6th grade at Daniel Jenkins Academy. Of course, our students' success is largely due to the support they receive from their family members and friends. We know that these individuals have been a constant source of guidance, motivation, and love for our valedictorians and salutatorians. So, with the friends and family members of our honored graduates, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for all you did to make your students to this point in life.
Our high school principals also played a role in the success of our honor graduates. They provided leadership and created learning environments that helped our valedictorians and salutatorians excel. Would the high school principals here with us this evening stand and be recognized? We also have the honor of introducing the Hall of Fame members or the family members representing them who are in attendance tonight. We are so grateful to you for continuing to proudly represent Polk County Public Schools. Please stand as I call your name and allow us to acknowledge you. Joyce Thurman, representing her father, the late George Gause, inducted in 2002. Dr. Gerard Hubble, inducted in 2005. Dr. Michael Washington, inducted in 2005. Westwood Middle Assistant Principal Deborah Wright, representing her father, the late Dr. Clinton Wright, inducted in 2007. Gal Fields, inducted in 2011. Dr. George E. Lees, inducted in 2012. Benjamin Stevenson, inducted in 2015. And Joel Thomas, inducted in 2018. Thank you for being with us tonight and representing all our past inductees.
This year's inductees all have one thing in common. They have made an impact on public education as a student, instructor, or administrator. I would now like to invite Alexandra Bustos, Community Affairs Coordinator of AMSCOT, to come forward and introduce tonight's first inductee into Polk County Public Schools Hall of Fame. Superintendent Byrd, please come to the stage to welcome our inductee.
Thank you, Allison and Alessandro. On behalf of AMSCOT, it is my pleasure to be here tonight. I am honored to induct Perry Blocker into Polk County Public Schools Hall of Fame. Perry Blocker began her teaching career in 1977 and has taught at Walter Caldwell Elementary, Lake Alfred Elementary, and Arbordale Central Elementary. During her career, she led multiple reading programs and secured several grants that enabled her to provide opportunities for students to improve their reading skills. She finished her career teaching reading at Westwood Middle in 2015. While at Westwood, she organized a beautification project so teachers and students would have an inviting space to read. Following her retirement, she became a substitute teacher for 2 years and currently volunteers with AmeriCorps Polk Reads as a reading tutor at Garner Elementary. Always dedicated to community service, Mrs. Blocker volunteered with Volunteer Florida during Hurricane Irma, as well as with her church. She has been a member of the Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority for 27 years and has worked tirelessly to combat hunger, homelessness, provide for orphan children, and provide school supplies and backpacks for needy children. She is also a guardian of ad litem for the Florida Guardian Ad Litem Service, providing a voice to children in the 10th Circuit Court. Please join me in welcoming to the stage a 1973 graduate of Winter Haven Senior High, Mrs. Perry Blocker.
Good evening. When one door closes, another door opens. But we so often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door that we don't see the ones which open for us. Alexander Graham Bell. That door has opened for me as I stand before you tonight. I am so honored to be the second sibling inducted into the Hall of Fame. My brother, Attorney Larry Hardaway, beat me again. We've always been competitive siblings, but there was one time that I beat him, and that was I was the first to go to the University of Florida in 1976. Go Gators. Now, how were we able to make it there? It was through hard work involved in school and in our community. You see, we were poor kids. Our parents worked in orange groves, picking fruit. Sometimes, during the summer months when we were out of school, we'd have to go too. The wages were minimal, but it was all we had. We learned quickly that this wasn't going to be the life that we wanted to live. Our parents wanted us to receive a good education, and we did it. My other siblings went on to do further studies. One was in the military, one worked in a factory, one worked for DCF, and one was an artist and homemaker. My other family members are here with me tonight. My daughter Jasmine, Chandra, Tyria, and my 5 grandchildren. One of them is a teacher at Brigham Academy. One works at Ridge Technical College, and my oldest daughter is a registered nurse and an adjunct clinical instructor at Southeastern University. I'm so proud of them. I've always taught and modeled that education is important. Helping your fellow man is what we should do. Now that I've told you about my family, I'd like to move on and tell you about the students that I've worked with. Helping students to learn is a passion of mine. I get a kick out of watching them grow and succeed. They are family to me. I want them to live as productive citizens in our society. Oh, how happy am I when I walk into these businesses like Publix or the Auburndale Fire Department, or even watch one of my favorite basketball shows called The Jump on TV, and I see a former student of mine gainfully employed. My heart is blissful. Yet my story wouldn't be complete unless I mention some of the very important people, because I believe it takes a village to adequately provide growth for children in our county. And some of those important people that have shown me the way and have motivated me were my pastor, Reverend C.E. Dollison, Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority members, the Guardian Ad Litem program, Polk Reads with Nancy Grady and Steve Chapman, Carmen Thomas, Jackie and Edith Henderson, Carolyn and Laura Williams, Todd Bennett, Linda Travers, Cynthia Giles, Quavonda Birdsong, and Jay Neves. As I close, again, I want to thank you, Jay, for nominating me and Polk Schools for this opportunity to continue to serve the students and families in Polk. As I prepare to take my seat, I'd like to leave all of you with a challenge to reach down in your hearts and give back to your community and make it a better place.
Congratulations again, Mrs. Blocker. We appreciate your dedication to putting students first. Now, please welcome Clark Smith, the Regional Vice President of SUNCOAST Credit Union, who will honor our next inductee.
Good evening. Thank you, Allison. On behalf of SUNCOAST Credit Union, I'm honored to induct Lieutenant Colonel Robert EYMAN into the Polk County Public Schools Hall of Fame. Robert EYMAN holds the distinction of being the first student to win the Volunteer of the Year award at Southwest Middle for his work with special needs students. Throughout his school years, he actively participated in community service, school clubs, sports, and academic pursuits. His service to teen court earned him awards and scholarships, including the Glenda Templeton Award and the Silver Garland Award, just to name a few. He participated in National Honor Society, Spanish Club, yearbook staff, and served in leadership roles for student government and Leo Service Club. An avid water skier, he competed throughout high school and college at local, state, and national levels. Lieutenant Colonel EYMAN has been stationed in Afghanistan and Iraq. He served as an instructor at the U.S. Army Military School at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. He was promoted to rank of major and attended the Naval War College before relocating to Hawaii to become the operations officer and eventually executive officer for the 8th Military Police Brigade. At the completion of that assignment, Lieutenant Colonel EYMAN relocated to the Washington, D.C. area, where he served in the fellowship with the U.S. Marshal Service for a year before being assigned to the Pentagon, where he currently serves as chief of the Strategic Initiatives Group for the U.S. Army Provost Marshal General, which I think is why he is not here tonight, because he got called in for special. His parents are here to receive the award. He has received numerous awards and decorations, including 3 Bronze Stars, 3 Meritorious Service Medals, and the Combat Action Badge, and the Air Assault Badge. Lieutenant Colonel EYMAN is a 1998 graduate from Lakeland Senior High. Though he couldn't be here this evening, accepting his award is his mother, Diana EYMAN, a teacher at Southwest Middle. Please join me in welcoming her to the stage.
Good evening. Rob wanted me to share some thoughts with you, but before I do, I would like to thank you for the opportunity to be here to receive this award on behalf of Robert. I would prefer to be in the crowd watching him receive the award and give this speech, because I really don't want to be up here. I'm very happy being just mom. But the Army had other plans for him, and this did not include coming here to Polk County to receive this honor. This has been our life, my husband and I, for the last 17 years, missing birthdays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and all the holidays throughout the years. This is the life of a military family, making sacrifices, facing disappointments, because your son and daughter cannot be there. Yes, our daughter, Rob's sister, also serves in the Army. But then we get reminders like this, that the child you have raised has grown to be a man who not only makes you proud by the choices he has made throughout his life, but makes his hometown and country proud as well. I thank you for this wonderful reminder. Now, let me read what Rob wanted to share with you. I regret not being able to make it in person. The reality is I am probably just now leaving an office building with more daily workers in it than combined populations of Lake Wales, Mulberry, and Frostproof. There is an even stronger likelihood that I'm currently stuck in traffic somewhere in between the Pentagon and Mount Vernon as my mother reads this note. What a unique honor to be selected for this recognition. Thank you. The news came as a bit of a shock to me. I would never have guessed I was at the point in my life where I would be inducted into the Hall of Fame. I suppose you grew up a little faster serving in the military during a period of conflict. By the age of 23, and barely 2 years after college graduation, I was leading a platoon of 30 soldiers in the mountains of Afghanistan. In fact, since graduation from Lakeland High School, I have lived in and served on 3 different continents, 5 countries, 10 states, conducted 4 combat deployments, and taken part in 3 multinational exercises designed to deter the aggression of our nation's adversaries. But no matter where the Army sends me, I will always be from Polk County, Florida. Putting together my bio for this event provided me with the occasion to reflect on everything from my time as a student growing up in Lakeland to where I am now. During this introspection, I gained an appreciation for all of the opportunities provided by the Polk County school system that set me up for future successes in my chosen profession. The leadership lessons that numerous school clubs and activities offered, and the exposure to new and diverse experiences through volunteering, oftentimes pushing me way outside of my comfort zone, have served me well. Polk County School Board, know that you got it right. The programs, activities, and academic rigor you've put into the system are producing quality leaders, as evidenced by the crowd that we have here tonight. Perhaps even more impactful were the teachers, guidance counselors, and administrators that challenged me to be a better student and encouraged me to be the kind of citizen that was part of something bigger than myself. To all of them, sincerely, I thank you. At no point in my life have I ever done any of this stuff alone. During my childhood, my parents were always there to guide me, encourage me, and at times outright demand me to be the person I was capable of being, all the while leading by example. Throughout my military career of 17 years and counting, my wife, Sarah, has been by my side every move, every deployment. I couldn't have done it without her. Thank you again for this honor. I gladly accept it on behalf of everyone that has had a hand in getting me this far. Thank you.
Next, I would like to ask Vice Chair Lori Cunningham to join me on stage to honor our third inductee.
Thank you, Alessandro. It is a pleasure to be here with you tonight representing the Polk County School Board. I am proud to have the honor of inducting Mr. Ralph FRIER into the Polk County Schools Hall of Fame. Mr. FRIER is the Executive Director for the Ridgeview Global Studies Academy. He has spent 51 years as an educator in Polk. His career in education began as an English teacher at Kathleen Senior High, his alma mater. While there, he was named Teacher of the Year. He rose through the ranks of administration to become assistant principal at Seth McKeel Junior High, Lakeland Senior High, and Lakeland Highlands Middle, while simultaneously working as an adjunct professor at Southeastern University. He later became a principal at Lakeland Highlands Middle, Loffman Oaks Elementary, and Ridgeview Elementary. In 2001, Mr. FRIER led the effort to convert Ridgeview Elementary into Ridgeview Global Studies Academy. He is affectionately known as Papa FRIER among his staff. His legacy is ensuring every student is taught a strong, multi-ethnic curriculum and embraces a wide variety of cultures from around the world. Mr. FRIER is a 1977 graduate of Kathleen High School. Papa FRIER, it is my distinct honor and pleasure to thank you for your remarkable contributions to our community. I am pleased, Mr. Ralph FRIER, to induct you into the Polk County Public Schools Hall of Fame. Please join me on stage.
Wow. This is a distinct honor. And just to correct one thing, I graduated in 1964. I probably figure out my age, but that's no problem because I don't mind my age. I want to thank each of you, the school board and the board members and Polk County Schools for this honor. I'm I'm shocked by it, to be honest with you. But I especially want to thank all of you valedictorians sitting out there. Part of the reason is why, because you make us salutatorians try harder. And that's probably why I've tried harder to make it where I am today. I think about Kathleen Senior High School with great, great memories. Those were some of the best years of my life. I had some of the best teachers. We were supposed to have our 55th class reunion this year, and it was supposed to be in May, but that's postponed because of the death of one of our classmates' families. But we still get together, we still see each other. We had a close bond. And when I taught there was nothing like it. I loved my experience at Kathleen High School and Seth McKeel and Lakeland Highlands and all the different schools I've been at. I've been blessed to have the opportunity at an evangelical Christian school. Lots of different places I've been in 51 years. And I've learned something, I've gained something from each of those experiences. Tonight I would like to share with you an excerpt from one of my favorite children's books, The Velveteen Rabbit. The main character is a little stuffed rabbit, all shiny and new, who goes through the process of becoming real. In the story, the rabbit engages an old, worn-out, well-used, much-loved stuffed horse in conversation. I think he was probably, with all the questions he's asking, he was probably an aspiring valedictorian or salutatorian, maybe? Okay. In this story, the rabbit says, "What is real?" asks the rabbit. "Does it mean having things that buzz inside you and a stick-out handle?" "Real isn't how you're made," said the skin horse. "It's a thing that happens to you when a child loves you for a long time, a long, long time, not just to be with you, but really loves you, then you become real." "Does it hurt?" asked the rabbit. "Sometimes," said the skin horse, for he was always truthful. "When you're real, you don't mind being hurt." "Does it happen all at once, like being wound up?" he asked, "or bit by bit?" "It doesn't happen all at once," said the skin horse. It takes a long time. That's why it doesn't often happen to people who break easily, or have sharp edges, or have to be carefully kept. Generally, by the time you are real, most of your hair has been loved off, and your eyes drop out, and you get loose in the joints and very shabby. But these things don't matter at all, because once you are real, you can't be ugly except to people who don't understand. Having a heart of compassion, being kind, tender, transparent, gentle, patient, forgiving, loving, and lovable. All these things spell real. I challenge each of you out here to be real. That's my challenge for you. In the words of Mahatma Gandhi, you, and I'm talking to the valedictorians, salutatorians out here, and you, be the change you wish to see in this world. That's your challenge. You, be the change you wish to see in this world. I again thank you for allowing me to be here. I thank my wife, who's been with me for almost 52 years now, and retired school special education teacher, administrator, and my daughter, who's a guidance counselor at our school. My sisters are with me. My family, I came from a large family. I was the youngest of 9, and we had it rough. But you know what? Those were all growing experiences. We grow from difficult situations, and that's what makes us strong. In closing, I'd like to share with you something that I try to live by day, and it's Psalm 19:14. Let the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord, my strength and my Redeemer. Thank you very much.
Thank you to Mr. Fryer for being with us here tonight. We are all very grateful for your significant impact in the field of higher education. Now, please welcome Greg CHAMBLESS, District Manager with Public Supermarket Charities, to introduce our final inductee.
Thank you, Allison. I am proud to be here representing Public Supermarkets Charities in introducing the next Hall of Fame inductee this evening, Dr. Maxine LaVon Montgomery. Dr. Montgomery is a professor of English at Florida State University, where she teaches courses in American, African American, and American multi-ethnic literature. She is the first African American to receive tenure and be promoted to full professor in Florida State's English department. She has taught at FSU from 1988 until the present. She is a recipient of 5 Florida State University Awards for excellence in teaching. As a nationally recognized scholar in the field of African American and American literary and cultural studies, Dr. Montgomery is the author or editor of 6 books: The Apocalypse in African American Fiction, The Fiction of Gloria Naylor, and Meditations on Race, Culture, and History, New Critical Essays on Toni Morrison's God Help the Child, to name a few. She has also published numerous articles on African American and women's literature. Her essays have appeared in scholarly journals such as African American Review, College Language Association Journal, the South Carolina Review, the Journal of Black Studies, and the Literary Griot. Dr. Montgomery is a 1977 graduate of Mulberry Senior High. Dr. Montgomery, I am pleased to formally induct you into the Polk County Public Schools Hall of Fame. Please join me on stage.
Good evening. I am happy to be here with you today. First, I would like to acknowledge the Polk County School Board personnel, past and present recipients of the Hall of Fame recognition, and my family and friends who took time out of their busy schedules in order to share in this momentous occasion. And to the class of 2019 valedictorians, salutatorians, and their parents, I commend you on your achievements and wish you the best in your future endeavors. Like those of you in this room, I stand on the shoulders of others, including the many elders and ancestors who sacrificed on my behalf so that I could be here with you this evening. I owe all of them an immense debt of gratitude. My personal journey is one that has led me away from Mulberry, the tiny town known as the phosphate capital of the world. I attended an all-black school, J.R.E. Lee, through the 2nd grade when integration realigned our country along new and different lines. After leaving J.R.E. Lee, I enrolled at Mulberry Elementary, now known as Purcell. I had absolutely no idea what to expect in an integrated educational environment. But I performed well, realizing that each educational setting would be a stepping stone to something greater, something more challenging and rewarding later in life. Many years later, I graduated from the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign with a doctorate in English at 25 years of age. I was blessed to have 2 very loving and supportive parents and 3 sisters. 2 of my 3 sisters, Juanita and Carol, were educators in the Polk County school system in Haines City and here in Lake Wales. My sister, Juanita Montgomery Hale, is here with us this evening. And I also wish to acknowledge my other family and friends as well, including my daughter, Samantha, who is a junior at Florida State University. Go Noles. And my husband, Nathaniel, and other family members and friends are here also, and I appreciate all of you more than you will ever know. My mother, Mrs. Molly Dawkins Montgomery, was a longtime cafeteria employee in the Polk County school system. My father, Mr. Samuel Montgomery, was a phosphate miner with International Mineral and Chemical Corporation, better known as IMCC, for over 40 years. He was also our first Black city commissioner and the founder of Mulberry's famed phosphate museum that sits at the intersection of 60 and 37 in Mulberry. The historical gallery in that museum is named in his honor. Even though neither of my parents finished high school, they believed in the value of education, and they also stressed the importance of keeping God first in your life. A Mulberry Press reporter once asked me while I was in graduate school at the University of Illinois, "What has inspired you, a young Black woman from Mulberry, to be a high achiever?" For me, the answer to that question was simple. Having grown up in a close-knit family and community, and being in a space where I learned early on that with God all things are possible, those things assured me that there was nothing, absolutely nothing, that I could not achieve. If there's anything I would like to leave with you this evening, it is this. Take time to discover your life's work. You see the path that has led me from Mulberry to Tallahassee, to Illinois, to Nebraska, to London, England, and back to Tallahassee has brought me full circle. What keeps me motivated is knowing that whatever I achieve in this life is not just about me. It's about carrying out the work of investing in the lives of others. We finished spring final exams not long ago at FSU, and at the end of the exam period, a few students lingered in the classroom. One of those students, a graduating senior, remarked, "You are the only Black professor I have ever had. And you are the last Black professor I will ever have because I'm scheduled to graduate next week." And I asked her, I said, I hope I have lived up to your expectations. And all of the students said, "You certainly have." I was not surprised by those students' disclosure. Black women comprise less than 2% of full professors at predominantly white universities nationwide. But it's what another student said that has resonated with me in a significant way. He told me that he learned more in that one 15-week class about race, about history, about culture, about trauma, about healing, about life in general, than he ever expected to learn in a literature course. And he went on to mention the fact that he was a poet, but somehow he had stopped writing poetry until he enrolled in my class. And there was something about my exchange, my interaction with the students, that inspired him to pick up that pen again and start writing creatively. The students' remarks made me realize that my work is different from my job. I love listening to Miles Monroe, a well-known pastor and motivational speaker. He says that your job is what you are hired to do, but your work is what you were put on earth to do. For those of you in this room, your life's work may lead you along the path of higher education, or it may take you along a vocational or military course. For me, while my job involves being a university professor, my work is somewhat less tangible, hard to quantify, and involves using my God-given talents and gifts in order to enrich the lives of others in and outside the formal classroom setting. My students were responding in that exchange after the final exam, not so much to my job, to what FSU pays me to do, as much as they were responding to my work, my life's experiences that were nurtured in the improbable space of Polk County. And for that opportunity, I am grateful. Thank you.
Congratulations again to the 2019 Polk County Public Schools Hall of Fame inductees, Ms. Perry Blocker, Lieutenant Colonel Robert EYMAN, Mr. Ralph FRIER, and Dr. Maxine LaVon Montgomery. Let's give them another round of applause.
Next, I have the pleasure of introducing another special group of people here with us tonight, the valedictorians and salutatorians of the class of 2019. This group has worked diligently for many years to be named the best of the best among their graduating classes. As someone who is looking forward to graduation, I am especially impressed by the time spent studying and the commitment to their academic excellence. Students, at this time, please stand and make your way through the doors to my left. You will be lining up in alphabetical order by school. While our schools are lining up, we have a special presentation for you. For a second year in a row, the Department of Public Relations and Strategic Partnerships conducted an essay contest. Hall of Fame students throughout the district were asked to write about the past Hall of Fame inductee, who inspires them and why. Each of the winning students will receive $100 in recognition of their outstanding work. At this time, we will hear the winning elementary essay written by ALYSSA RENAUD of SOCRUM Elementary, who wrote about Colonel William D. McGarity.
Fear is a lie. Fear tries to convince you that you're not capable of accomplishing something. In 2017, Colonel William D. McGarity was inducted in the Polk County Schools Hall of Fame. Colonel McGarity was the Chief of Staff in the military. In his 30 years of service, he was assigned both wartime and peacetime assignments. As an example, one of his assignments was to protect the presidential inauguration. This task required courage and integrity to protect the president and its organization. You must be fearless to take a bullet for the president at any time if there's an attack. These assignments were only accomplished with selflessness and putting people's safety above all. Colonel McGarity could have let fear convince him he wasn't the right person to protect the president and that he couldn't complete his task. Giving in to fear would have risked many lives, including his own. His ability to remain strong and not give in to fear defines real nobility. Learning about Colonel McGarity was an inspiration to me for several reasons. He demonstrated bravery in his actions and decisions and proved that fighting for a cause is worthwhile. When I was younger, I became very sick and required multiple painful surgeries. This experience led to an ongoing fear within me of getting hurt again. After discovering how his bravery and ambition paid off, it has encouraged me to find the hope and spirit within me to overcome this fear and live my life to the fullest. I now know not to listen to the voice of fear, but instead to my voice of motivation.
Phenomenal job, Alyssa, and what a captivating essay. In the audience tonight is Alyssa's teacher, Rhonda Routtree, Miss Routry, would you please stand so we can recognize the outstanding work you've obviously been doing in your classroom? Next, please welcome our high school essay contest winner, Evan Cole of George Jenkins Senior High, who wrote about Lawton Childs.
When we think of people who are inspirations, they should have many accomplishments which have impacted others and made our world a better place. When I think about someone who inspires me, the 1985 Hall of Fame winner, Lawton Childs, comes to mind. A man of honor with achievements helping the families and children of Florida have better chances at life. The appreciation, drive, and personalized kindheartedness he showed throughout his years of work are what I aspire to possess and implement in my life and future career. We all recognize that Childs served for more than 40 years in the United States government as a member of the House of Representatives, State Senate, United States Senate, and as Florida's governor. Through all the activities Childs has performed, he made not only Florida a better place for people to live and grow, but also encouraged everyone in the United States of America. Lawton Childs' political background began in 1958 as a member of the Florida House of Representatives. He later left that position in 1966 to serve in the Florida State Senate. From these two government positions, he gained recognition for benefiting Florida and Floridians. But that was not enough. He needed more people to be able to distinguish his name on the ballot for the United States Senate. Lawton and his wife followed their idea to walk across the whole state of Florida instead of paying for the highly priced ads on TV and radio. His brave act showed his determination to make a difference in the Sunshine State, which is what I aspire to do in my community by completing community service and raising money for projects that benefit local organizations. Little did Lawton know, these months marked the peak of his career. With the help of his political background, he went on to achieving great accomplishments, such as creating several programs to support children and adoption, leading the fight against big tobacco companies, and making school systems better places for kids to gain their education, to benefit themselves in the future. These actions revolutionized Florida in ways that no one else could have done and allowed all people to have better outlooks on their lives. Not only is he an inspiration to me, but also to the people whom he has helped in the past. I aspire to be like Lawton Childs in the ways that he has shown gratitude and kindness to people he cared about, the ones in need during his years of being in the government positions and outside it in the real world. For the past 2 years, I have been a part of the recruitment committee for the Lakeland High School's Dance Marathon, Knots for Kids, raising over $20,000 for Children's Miracle Network's hospitals across the country. With a personal connection to his second chance to normalcy, Shriners Hospital gave my family friend Sophie a prosthetic arm fitting. My devotion and commitment to Lakeland High School's Dance Marathon cause drives me to persuade others to contribute for the kids. As recruitment chair, I am tasked with educating the public on our cause and motivating them to actively participate at the event or offer donations. Modeling Childs' example of rallying people together for worthy causes, recruitment is a crucial part of Knots for Kids' success. And my personal dedication to fulfilling my position's requirements, paired with my emotional attachment to the actuality of its effects, energizes me to be an efficient member of the board. Childs passed away in 1998, and his legacy has endured through his achievements and family. By first-hand account from one of his grandchildren, I know that his legacy is successfully passing through generations because of similar acts that his grandchild is pursuing, helping children share Childs' passion for people. Many of my community service endeavors over my high school career have involved mentoring others. I will continue demonstrating Childs' devotion to ensuring the world is a better place because of our contributions.
Excellent work, Evan. Evan is also here with his teacher, Mrs. Michelle Barr. Mrs. Barr, please stand so we can recognize you too for the high-quality education you are obviously delivering to your students.
What an awesome display of rising talents within our school system. I have no doubt that the essay contest winners will one day find themselves back in this room, either as honored graduates or Hall of Fame inductees. Wonderful job to each of you. Our valedictorians and salutatorians will now be coming on stage to introduce themselves, share their college and career plans, and mention any family members they have with them this evening. At this time, I ask all Hall of Fame members, both newly inducted and returning members, to please come to the front of the room and form a greeting line to congratulate all valedictorians and salutatorians as they exit the stage.
Good evening. My name is Haley Boston, and I am the salutatorian from Auburndale Senior High School. With me, I brought my mom, Christina, my dad, Christian, and my little brother, Kendall, and I will be attending the University of Florida to major in accounting. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Amarissa Ramos. I am the valedictorian at Auburndale Senior High School. Thank you. I will be attending Stanford University in the fall to major in human biology and on the pre-med track, and tonight I brought with me my mother and my sister.
Hi everyone, I'm Sharanya Singh and I am the salutatorian of IB at Bartow High School, and I'll be going to the University of Florida in the fall, majoring in biology, and today I'm here with my mom and my dad.
Hi, I'm Savannah Jackson, and I'm the salutatorian at Bartow High School, and I'm with my mom, my stepdad, and my sister, and in August I'm going to USF for physical therapy.
Hi, my name is Jacqueline Montez, and I graduated from Fort Meade Middle Senior High School, salutatorian. I'm here with my mom and my boyfriend, and I will be attending Polk State in the fall.
Hi, my name's Lainey Vaughn. I'm Fort Meade Middle Senior High School's valedictorian. I'm here with my mom and dad and younger brother and grandmother. I plan on going to Polk State College. I got a full ride. I'm gonna get my ASN and BSN, and then I plan to go to UF to get my master's.
Hello, my name is Alan Mendez. I'm the salutatorian for Frostproof. I'm here with my parents and our administrator, assistant principal, Ms. Portwood. Thank you. I'm going to FIU to study criminal justice and be an FBI agent.
My name is Tiffany Smeal, and I'm the valedictorian of Frostproof High School. I'm here with my mom and dad and our administrator. I'm going to go to Rollins College, and I'm going to major in political science. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kevin Serrera. I'm the salutatorian for Gauze Academy. I'll be attending Travis Technical College for welding.
Hello, my name is Bailey Wilson. I was the salutatorian for George Jenkins High School. I was here with my mother and father tonight, and I will be attending the University of Florida this fall to study psychology.
Hello, my name is Alexandra Fernandez Mora. I am the valedictorian for George Jenkins High School. I plan on attending either New York University or any university in Madrid, Spain this fall to major in medicine. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jonathan Villarreal. I graduated as the valedictorian from Haines City International Baccalaureate. I wanted to say thank you for my mom, dad, sister, and my aunt and uncle for being here. And I'm going to be attending the University of Florida to major in biomedical engineering and hopefully be a doctor. Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm Will Jarrett, and I'd like to say thank you to my parents for being here, Mr. Lane, my principal. I'll be attending the University of Florida next year, majoring in business and pre-law, so thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Brooke Bauer. I'm the valedictorian from Haines City High School. I'll be attending Florida Southern in the fall to major in accounting and citrus. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Mackenzie Barber. I'm the salutatorian of Kathleen High School. I will be attending UF this summer and majoring in microbiology and cell science.
I'll say it just like I started my speech. What's up, everybody? Yeah. I'm the valedictorian from Kathleen Senior High School. I'd like to thank my parents in the back table and my principal, Johnny Jackson, for being here. I plan to go to Laterno University online and major in aviation management. Thank you.
Good evening, I'm Isaac Gray. I'm the salutatorian from Lake Gibson High School. I'd like to thank my parents and the principal, Mr. Van, for coming with me. I am planning on attending Florida Southern College and majoring in the interactive game design course.
Hello, I'm Sahari Walker. Thank you, Mr. Van and Trayvon and Vanessa for coming with me. I am valedictorian of Lake Gibson High School. I plan to go to FSU in the summer, major in political science, go to law school, and then be heavily involved in politics.
Good evening. My name is Brenda Martinez Rodriguez. I just graduated from Lake Region High School as a valedictorian. I will be attending UCF and studying biochemistry. My mom and my sister are here with me today. Thank you.
Good evening, my name is Helen Lee. I've graduated from Lake Wales High School IB as a salutatorian. My mom and my sister are here with me today, and I'll be attending Wesleyan University in Middletown, Connecticut, and I'll be studying biological and biomedical sciences. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Lily Thrift, and I graduated from Lake Wales High School as the valedictorian. Tonight, I have my mom, my dad, and my assistant principal, Mr. Saran, with me. And I will be attending the University of Central Florida and studying political science. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Katie Ockinger. I'm the salutatorian from Harrison School for the Arts. I'm here tonight with my parents, Tracy and Steve Ockinger. I will be attending the University of Florida to study biomedical engineering.
Hello, I'm Erin Volpe. I was valedictorian at Harrison. I'm here tonight with my sister Natalie and my mother. I will be attending UF majoring in engineering.
Hi, my name is Jacqueline Flores. I'm a graduate from Mulberry High School as salutatorian. I brought my mom and my sister and my principal, Mr. Young. I'll be attending the University of South Florida and studying political science.
My name is Brenda Alvarez Lagunas. I graduated from Mulberry Senior High School as valedictorian, and I brought two special guests with me, Miss Danny Higgins, my mentor, and my mother, Maria Lagunas. And I plan to study bioengineering at Stanford University this upcoming fall.
Hi, my name is John Weiniger. I'm graduating from New Beginnings High School as a salutatorian.
I plan to go to Polk State to get my bachelor's in business management and continue working for personal financing and banks. I brought my mother and my best friend and so many more things to me, Corey, with me today. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ram Prakash. I graduated from New Beginnings High School as a valedictorian. Plan on majoring in computer science at USF. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Jessica Luongo. I'm the salutatorian of Polk State Chain of Lakes. I'm here with my mom, my 3 sisters, and my principal, Dr. Bonnie. I'm going to be attending the honors program at the University of South Florida and majoring in biomedical engineering.
Hi, I'm Gabby McLaren. I graduated as valedictorian from Chain of Lakes Collegiate High School, and I'm here with my parents and my principal, and I'm going to be attending University of Florida and majoring in animal sciences.
Hello everyone, my name is Rylan Taylor and I am the valedictorian of Lakeland Collegiate High School. I am planning to attend University of South Florida for chemical engineering, and I would like to thank my mom and dad for being here tonight.
Hello, my name is Molly Mines. I'm salutatorian of Polk State Lakeland Gateway College Collegiate High School. And I will be attending the University of Florida and studying chemistry and later pursuing a degree in dentistry. And I would like to thank my mom and my stepdad for coming with me tonight.
Hi, my name is Morelli Perez, and I am valedictorian of Polk State Lakeland Gateway to College Collegiate High School. And I would like to thank my parents, my parents, Amelia Perez and Jose Perez, for coming with me today. And I will be majoring in biology to pursue a veterinarian degree, and I will be going to University of Central Florida.
I have $20 for anyone who can guess my correct BPM right now. Hi, my name is Alyssa Mercer. I'm valedictorian of Polk Virtual, and while I dabble in forensic psychology, I'll be taking a gap year to work on a poetry book and a small EP, which is basically a glorified demo in the music world. But yeah, thanks to my folks.
Hi, my name is Michaela Schuss, and I graduated Ridge Community High School as valedictorian. In the summer, next month, I will start University of Central Florida for nursing. And shout out to my mom who came tonight. Love you. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kira Pinkston. I graduated from Roosevelt Academy as valedictorian. Very close race with my salutatorian. Sadly, he's not here, and that's very disappointing for me. I plan on going to either Eastern Florida State or Valencia. Either way, I don't know where I'm going to be majoring in, but eventually I'll find out.
Hello, my name is Craig Massey. I'm graduating from Summerlin Academy. I was a salutatorian. I'm going to Wake Forest University to major in basket weaving and minor in business.
Good evening. My name is Victor Gonzalez Cortez. I graduated valedictorian at Summerlin Academy, and I'm going to go to FIU to study to major in computer science.
Hi everyone, I'm Marlo DiLorenzo. I graduated salutatorian of Winter Haven High School. I'm here with my dad Ernie and my mom Mary. I plan on going to the University of North Florida. I'm majoring in health science, and hopefully one day I plan on becoming a dentist, so that's my plans.
Hello, my name is Caitlin Hawkins. I'm the valedictorian of Winter Haven High School. I'm here tonight with my dad Thomas and my stepmom Beth. I plan to attend the University of Florida to major in biology and become a to become a pediatrician.
I have some big shoes to fill. As a rising freshman, I'm inspired by your accomplishments and the example you have set for the students who will come after you. Graduates, you have given me so much confidence that maybe one day I could become the President of the United States of America.
We are excited to see where the future will take each of you. We are confident that you will accomplish all the goals you have set for yourselves. One day, we are sure you'll be back here to be named Hall of Fame inductees.
It has been an honor to share this evening with you and help celebrate the very best Polk County Public Schools has to offer. Congratulations again, and we wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors.
All the pictures taken during tonight's program will be available for you to view and download for free in the coming weeks. A link to the online gallery is listed in your program. Thanks again to our business sponsors, AMSCOT, Publix Supermarket Charities, and SUNCOAST Credit Union for their support. I'd also like to thank Men's Warehouse for providing my co-hosts very stylish apparel for this evening. We would also like to thank Image Depot Express for the wonderful set pieces on stage, as well as the Polk Education Foundation for their support in tonight's event.
At this time, all Hall of Fame members, valedictorians, salutatorians, and school board members, please come to the stage for a group photo. We are so glad each of you joined us this evening. Wait. Come together. Okay. All right, look.
Congratulations and good night.